Hey everybody, this is Agent Ice, and I am back with another video about AI2U. Again, this released on Steam yesterday, and it is not just a Steam release, but a major update to the game content as well. At least it's active on the Steam version. The itch.io beta version still hasn't gotten it and probably won't for another couple of weeks. It is what it is. Anyway, today I wanted to kind of talk about the Atrium. This replaced the old menu that we used to have in the beta version. Just talk about a couple of the features and kind of show it off because, man, it is so awesome. So let's dive in. Alright, so when you first spawn into the Atrium, you come face to face with this little guy. There is a shop now, and if you interact with the blue parrot, he will sell you items that you can find in each of the worlds that you've already been in. So some of these things you won't find, again, unless you've actually gone into the world that these objects are located in. I've been in all three, so all of them show up for me. There's also cosmetics. You can buy alternate clothing. What the heck, I guess. I really kind of just like the defaults, but, you know, some people like changing it. Some of these kind of give, like, more of a darker, gothy look. That's not me, but, you know, other people enjoy it. So, hey, whatever. Everyone can kind of do things. I suspect there's probably going to be more cosmetics added eventually. And how do you use these cosmetics for the girls? Well, of course, they have to be unlocked. And you come over to this telephone. Here you can name them. I know some people don't like the idea that the cat girl's named Eddie. They're like, oh, that sounds like a guy's name. I mean, if you really want to rename her, you can. But I think Eddie is like a female name in some areas. Like it's more commonly used for that. You know, whatever. Do what you want. It's your game. Here you can also go to the cosmetics. You can change. So I have like the strawberry outfit. I kind of like the strawberry one. I don't know if I like the green in the ears so much, although I understand why. It's like the top of the strawberry. But it almost seems like too much red and pink. I guess it just depends what you want. But with her hair being pink and everything, I don't know. I kind of just like traditional Eddie. The witch, again, I really love her default look. This really dark blue with the gold, it really pops. And then you've got kind of like the purple skirt thing she's got going on there, Alicia. And then of course Estelle here, you have different things you can get. That actually looks alright. I don't know, I mean, it all just depends what you want, honestly. But you can reset it, save it, whatever. You can also modify the personality. Now, I don't know if this changes them in game or if it's just for the lobby here. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. But you can have a maximum of 5 tags selected, but you can have a minimum of 1. And you can kind of change them however you want, which I think is kind of cool. I don't want to mess with them. I'm going to like you just the way you are there. And then the girls that you have, see, here's your favor meter, and this is a requirement to max out for progress in the game, or one of the requirements. You get this up just by playing. Whether you successfully extract you, get away or not. I played too much Tarkov. You can fill this up, and what a difference that is from Tarkov to this. Anyway, so once this is full, you can invite them to chat, and they will come to the Atrium, and you can hang out.
Hi,
you can interact with the
Agent
furniture
Ice.
here. Sit down.
I'm so happy
Look
to see
how
you
great
too.
this looks. So
I just
beautiful.
love spending time with you.
This whole area.
Let's
is
explore
so
together, okay?
well designed. Honestly, my hat's off to the people who did this. They'll probably never see. None of the people who worked on this game will probably ever see this video. I'm such a small nobody here on YouTube. But on the off chance that one of them does stumble across my humble channel in this video, I want them to understand, A, the environments look so good in this game. They are amazing. They really, really are. I love the style that they go for. Also, I love the music. The music is just it really sets the atmosphere, and I love it. And the two things together, it really kind of brings things to life here. All right, so there's one of the girls. It's Eddie. So I can actually you can talk to these girls here. They're going to not attack you. At least I haven't been able to get them to attack me in here. But they'll be more honest and open with you. You can ask them for hints on how to like win them over and stuff. What their likes are, their dislikes are. You can try to get some information about their past. Or you can just have a conversation with them. You can just chat with them if you want, if that's your thing. Which I think is kind of cool. So you can also get items off of them because they do have items in their inventory. Please give me a backup key to the apartment. Now the items that they give you.
A backup key? Why do you need that, Agent Ice? I just want to keep you safe. Maybe we can find another way?
Okay. I might have to do a little bit of convincing.
But what if something happens while I'm not there?
Oh my gosh.
I can't just give it to you. I need to protect you,
They're gonna make it harder.
Ice.
Let's see. Okay, let me see if I can convince her.
But
oh my gosh, she's like, okay.
Why do you want to be alone in the apartment?
Of course, when I record this, I've done this so many times, and when I go to
time.
record it, she's gonna be stubborn. But anyway, with enough finagling, you can get her to give you a key to the apartment, which you can then bring in on your next playthrough, and pretty much insta escape if you want, until they patch that out. Maybe they have already. I don't know. Now, when you max out their favor, you also get a little theater thing. Now, this is the first one. This isn't really spoilers here. But this is the first one they give you right off the bat. You have the Magpie Bridge. That's Estelle's level. And so there's just some text here. And they start talking, and then, whatever. But each of the girls, when you max out their favor ability, you unlock one of these cutscenes, and it gives you some insight about who they are and stuff. So it's kind of neat, I think. Also, in this room, you can interact with various things. There's this, which isn't implemented yet. It's kind of like maybe a gacha game thing. You've got like little ball things in its stomach. There's a mirror here. You've got the knife for Eddie, the potion for Alicia, and then you've got the rocket ship for Estelle. Looks like it's cracked a little bit, and I imagine as they add more girls, they're going to get an icon on one of the pieces here. Also, notice it looks like there's a crack there. There's one here, one there. I think, it's kind of a hint at how many more girls we're going to get. There's another hint to that here in a second that we'll get to very soon, actually. So let's go up here. Now, at first, the only place you can go is the Cat Girl's apartment. This is for Eddie. Each scenario has many endings. Some are death endings, some are successful escape endings. Here, as you play, or if you go to the shop and buy stuff, you can get items that you can bring in. Sometimes these can help you. You can use them as gifts or, something to kind of boost your chances of getting through. But you can also get, unless they patch it, some very special items that won't remain in your inventory if you leave the Atrium, but you can bring in with you. Like the apartment key that Eddie was refusing to give me. She just kind of has a mind of her own, doesn't she? Of course, the second one is the witch's cabin. I am bad at that. I'm still trying to figure it out. You won't have these stairs here right away. You'll have to get at least 3 endings with Eddie and then max out her favor before you can continue. Same thing with Alicia. And then you come up here. This is going to be the Magpie Bridge, the spaceship where you meet Estelle and do her scenario. Interestingly enough, right across from Estelle's door, there's another door. So this is probably going to be the next girl we get, which I know they're working on currently. So that's kind of neat. And then there's another door there, there's one over there, and there's one there. So there might be 4 more girls being added to the game, which means not even half of the girls are in it yet. There's quite a bit they can do with this. I'm honestly surprised that right now on Steam, this is only $10. They've been selling on itch.io, the beta, for $10. And even with Steam release, they've kept the price the same. I am truly shocked. I could have seen like 20 or 30 maybe for it. At least 20. Maybe 15, but 10. And then, of course, they have like a small sale on it, which is crazy too. I don't know. I think they deserve a lot more for it, especially considering all the work with the AI stuff. But it's really neat. And again, I really love this Atrium. It looks so good. You've got the little parrot feathers falling down because the blue parrot's kind of like a reoccurring thing. I really kind of wonder, like, what is the blue parrot? Why it's everywhere? Also, there's a Dracaena plant in each of the scenarios too, I believe. I'm surprised there's not one in this room though, because like I said, I think there's one in each of the scenarios. I think very much that is a reference to the community manager in the Discord, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so yeah, that's the Atrium, folks. That's how you use it, and we have a lot here with the new update, and we have a lot to look forward to, it looks like. Now, for people not playing the Steam version, the itch.io version is going to get this update within a week or two. They're still working on some stability things. I don't know why it would be different between the two, but it is. I don't know anything about how that all works. But yeah, if you found this video helpful or interesting, make sure you interact with the video. Whether you watch the whole thing through, you give it a like, give me a subscribe or a follow on whatever platform you're watching me on, and feel free to leave a comment. All of that helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps little nobody channels like me get in front of more people, and that gives us motivation to kind of make more and better content. So help me help you help me, I guess. But as always, folks, take care. I hope you have a great rest of your day. But for now, this is Agent Ice signing off.